Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. Now come, please, sit on down and let's talk about some weird things I found on the internet today. More specifically, today we're going to be talking about dating apps. Now, dating apps I like to think a lot like riding a train. If that train was headed straight for a giant vat of acid that dissolves exclusively trains and people on it, and there were also a bunch of monkeys punching your balls the entire train ride. And by that, I mean you never want to be on one of these things. And if you unfortunately find yourself inexplicably sitting on one of these trains, you want to get off as quick as possible. And I honestly can't think of a single thing that encapsulates that entire experience quite like that analogy I just used. Now that brings us to what we're actually going to be talking about today, more specifically than just dating apps, is dating app DMs. That's right, we are bringing back going through some horrible dating app DMs. I've compiled a bunch of these and we are going to be going through them and looking at just what is that like? What is the dating app experience like these days? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. All right. Let's have a look. If I had a girlfriend as beautiful as you are, I would cheat it rarely. What? Okay, well, we're off to a good start. That's great. Well, you know, look, we can at least appreciate his honesty. She titled this post, "Wow, so flattering," and I honestly couldn't think of anything that is more flattering. The guy said he would have cheated rarely. What, did you want to say, oh man, you're so beautiful. If I had you as a girlfriend, I would have cheated on you a lot, even though you're really beautiful? I mean, come on. Some people, man. Some people want it all. Some people want their cake and they want to eat it too. You know, it's sad. Now look, I'll be honest. Not off to a good start. But, you know, let's keep exploring. Let's keep dipping our toes into the dating app DMs, and maybe we're going to get something that's, you know, a little bit more normal. What not to say when talking about kinks. I already know, regardless of what I'm about to read, it's going to be weird. It's going to be something that's a little bit uncomfortable, but we press on. I really want to know the messages prior to this, because the first message we can read is from the girl that is posting this, and it says, "And hopefully not animals either." What? What exactly in the conversation led up to this point where you had to state, "and hopefully not animals either"? What happened? Why do you not want to share the rest of it? What were you guys talking about? You know, I'm sure what he says next is shocking, but I am equally as shocked as to your first message, because how does it get to this point? Okay, we're still on the dating app. We're not even like, hey, here's my number, let's talk further. You guys are just getting to know each other. And the first thing you say is, "And hopefully in these kinks we're talking about, you're not including animals, right?" Like we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that, are we? Please say no. Now, before we go any further, I wanted to tell you that this video was brought to you by a very special game. A game that I have always wanted to talk about. This game is available on PC, iOS, and Android, with endless content from story mode to PvP and dungeon bosses. This game has got it all. Still don't know what game I'm talking about? Come closer, come closer. The game I'm talking about is, of course, Raid Shadow Legends! We did it! We got the Raid sponsor, and I am thrilled to tell you guys about it. Did somebody say champions? Because this game has got a ton of them. And oh boy, do I have some exciting news. Raid Shadow Legends just launched a new themed crossover with an iconic game franchise. Please do not ask me which franchise it is. I'm not allowed to tell you. My lips are sealed. You are just gonna have to find out for yourself. If you download it now using my link, keyword there, mine, and log in for 7 days, you will have the opportunity to take part in a limited time crossover event and unlock an exclusive legendary champion inspired by this franchise. And it's time sensitive, so be quick. And if that is still not enough for you hungry savages, I've got more for you. Ultimate Death Knight is back. I didn't actually know he went anywhere, but you know, he's back now, which is good. And you can actually get him right now for free by using the promo code UDKING, but only for new players. I have actually been using him personally, and he is by far my favorite champion right now. I personally always put him in the leader spot because he's super cool and he's a skeleton and he has this little rat friend that does an insane AoE attack that, dare I say, is a little bit overpowered, but I love him for it. Now, if you click the link in my description or scan the QR code, you get a bunch of really cool bonuses, but you gotta click the link. If you've always been like, man, I really love the channel, but I'm not really sure how to support, this is a great way to do it, because all you got to do is click the link and download the game, and this helps the channel a lot by securing more sponsorships with Raid in the future. You'll get the epic champion Drake, and when you reach level 15, you will unlock the epic champion Knight Errant as well, which is a massive help early game. And new players can pick one of 6 promo codes for a free legendary champion of their choice too. Now, personally, I would choose Ultimate Death Knight, but that's just me. These champions are only available after downloading via my link for 48 hours, so be quick. Come find me me under the name Lord Jacker and join my clan, the Jackers. We're gonna have like a whole army in this game. It's gonna be awesome. A whole army of Jackers. Click the link to support the channel. Thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to the video. He goes on to say, I wouldn't want a fucking animal, but I wouldn't lie. I've always been curious about a dog licking peanut butter off my... Okay! Pause. Hold up. Frank, cover your ears, buddy. My God. The hell is wrong with people?
I'm not saying I'd ever have sexual intercourse with an animal, but maybe a little bit of peanut butter on my balls. Yeah, maybe a bit of a, I don't know.
What's that like? Jail! Immediately! Go to jail, man! Get this guy on a list, all right? If he's not on a list, put him on one. And if there is no list that fall into this category, make one and put him on it. He's priority number one, okay? Unfortunately, there's no more of this story that we get. We see that he has 3 text bubbles, so this guy was still typing, but we will never know what he was gonna type. He might have even doubled down and said, maybe I would also like to know what it's like to put jam on there. Would it be the same thing as the peanut butter thing? I don't know. A foot kink doesn't seem so bad now, does it? I couldn't have said it better myself. You know what? It can always be worse. Hey man, what kind of kinks you in? Oh, I don't know, man. Just maybe the craziest thing I'm in, maybe feet. Maybe, is that a bit weird to me? Maybe feet. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That is fucking weird. Me personally, I like having my dog lick peanut butter of my balls. And that's perfectly normal. If you kink shame me, that is fucked up. All right, that's fucking insane and gross, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I tried to stop him before he did it. That doesn't bode well. It's never a good sign. I tried to stop him, but he just did it anyway. I tried to stop
Otto
when he said he had the power of the sun in the palm of his hands, but it was unstable, and he didn't listen. And the sun got destabilized. A fucking giant shard of glass killed his wife, and now look at him. Guy's got 4 goddamn giant tentacles, and he's walking around robbing banks and throwing cars at couples having dates. You can't help some people. Ready for my pickup line? Only if it's PG-13. I don't know why he's Master Roshi, but let's go with it. I would have said, my God. I would have said I want you like my coffee. Sweet with cream in it. Gross, man. That is really gross. In fact, even more gross coming out of a guy that sounds like Master Roshi. I said only if it's PG-13. Just ignore that and went for it anyway, huh? PG-13 meant... PG-13 means for... Oh my God, fucking read it. Jesus Christ. PG-13 means not for people under 13. So, you'd feel comfortable explaining to a 14-year-old what kind of cream you're talking about? Oh my God. You know, when you put it that way, that is, that is pretty fucking crazy. Kind of weird to specify PG-13 for a pickup line now that I think about it. Hey man, give me a pickup line only if it's PG-13, okay? I thought you were beautiful and I want your number. Okay, bro. I said PG-13. So you're saying that you'd say that to a 14-year-old? Hold on. No. Hang on a second. The logic is a little bit flawed, I'm not gonna lie. But also, kind of a gross pickup line. What are you complaining about? He obviously didn't say it. He would have said it. We can all calm down now. He did say, I would have said, I want you like my coffee, sweet with cream in it. He did say he would have said that, but he didn't say it because he said he would. You asked him. So he said, that's what he would have said, but he didn't mean it like that, okay? And now all of a sudden he's on a list as well. Are we happy? This is the second person we put on a list and we're not even 10 minutes into the video. What is wrong with you people? Why am I defending the creepy people? Why am I defending the people that have the terrible pickup lines? What is wrong with me? Why am I doing that? That's a terrible idea. What does this means? And then it's a photo of 2 guys and it says 1+1 question mark tongue out emoji. Interesting. Now look, my math isn't what it used to be. Okay, it's been a few years since I've had to do any sort of calculations, but from what I remember, 2 guys and another person, 1+1, someone in the middle. I believe that's called an Eiffel Tower. Yeah! Or is that 1+2? 1+1. 1+1+1 equals an Eiffel Tower. What does that mean? You know what the easiest way to find out what this means is? Rather than screenshotting it, and then going to Reddit, and then creating a post, uploading the photo, adding a title, what does this mean? And then asking a bunch of people, and then waiting a few hours for responses and whatnot. You could have just matched with the person and asked, what do you mean by that? Could have been a little bit quicker. I don't know. But I guess you wouldn't have got that sweet, sweet flicking wedded karma now that I think about it. So actually, take back what I said. Quick unmatch for me. That's always a good sign. It's a great sign to get started. Let me just have some of my grape juice.
I bet you look sexy dressed up.
What? Okay, whatever. I don't know about that. I don't really have any fancy dresses because I never go to things like that. I wish. Do you always dress up?
No, lol.
Oh, lol.
Lol, I would though. You sleep naked?
I respect it. Yeah, okay. Just straight to it, man. Just straight to it. No build up at all. He's like, man, I bet you look sexy dressed up. Thanks, I appreciate the compliment. You know, I don't really dress up that much. Or do you sleep naked? Like, I know we're just talking about putting clothes on, but what about clothes off? Do you take your clothes off ever? I bet you shower naked too, you fucking Nah, especially right now.
Damn, my shit hot as fuck.
Come on, man.
Damn, my shit hot as fuck thinking about it.
Come on, bro. I can see from this fucking guy's picture, I'm not surprised either. A snapback and a goatee, you sick fuck, man. Here's a little bit of advice for anybody that wants to send a risky message to someone they don't really know. Sleep on it, man. If you're gonna send the message, just sleep on it. Just think about it for a little bit. And if you wake up the next morning, you go, no, that's definitely still a good idea, then maybe consider sending it, you know? If you wake up the next day and go, thank God I did not send that to a stranger, you made the right decision. Maybe undo your snapback by one little step. Give that noggin a little bit more room to breathe. It is quite a funny concept, referring to your dick as shit. Damn, dude, my shit hard as fuck. Hey, man, you want me to put my shit? Damn, dude, I'm stroking my shit hard. I got poo everywhere. There's shit everywhere, man. Someone needs to put an air freshener in here. My shit is stinking up the place. It's really gross. Why did I take it out of the toilet? Anyway, moving on. She sounds fun to plan a date with. Okay, now we've got a dating profile. Oh my God. Okay, let me just give a very quick tip for anybody that is making a dating profile. It should not be this long. This is crazy. I'm not reading. I got called gold digger after I rejected a coffee invite and insisted that we go to dinner. Man, Singaporeans are a different breed of human. Women are naturally expensive. Get someone within your price range. Now, as a part of the shocking news, I'm trans, so double the price for an experience. Okay, why are you more expensive because of that? What? Coffee is not gonna cut it. I also need to be picked up and sent home. Okay, it's not like an unreasonable request, that one, to be fair. Now continue swiping and find you a woman who's okay with 50-50. Because the only 50-50 I want is your death and my inheritance from you. Well, at least you know what you're in for. I mean, she's honest. It is quite funny saying, I got called a gold digger, and then ending it with, the only 50-50 I want is your death and my inheritance from you. Dare I say it, this might be a crazy take here, I think that might be the definition of gold digger. I don't know, man. Hey, I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger, man. Check Urban Dictionary. And then we've also got the key to my heart is through flowers and gifts. Words are empty promises. It won't work on me. Who hurt this person?
Your words are empty promises. The only thing that means anything to me is a Louis Vuitton bag.
My God. Personally, I'm not much of a flowers person. I don't really get it. I mean, you buy them, and then they die. And then they die, and then you gotta buy more of them. It's kind of like a Netflix subscription in a way, which I also don't like. Women, ... Okay, we're in for a good one. Let's go.
Yes, women.
Man up and text me already. Laughing emoji, any fun plans this week? And then no messages for a while, and he says, will probably get me unmatched, but when can I expect you to woman up and reply? Oh, buddy, I'm gonna be honest, not the greatest opener. I think that's kind of like a dead nothing answer. That's basically like saying, how are you? It's kind of like, I'm good, how are you? And they're like, good. And you're like, I guess I gotta ask another intro question. Any fun plans this week? And they're like, not really. And you're like, me neither. I think you should skip the small talk and move straight into the serious things. You know, like how many kids do you want? Do you agree that flowers and gifts are better than words because words are just empty promises? You know, you're going to ask the real questions. That'll get the conversation going. Unexpected, but not surprising. Hand-waving emoji, and followed up with another hand-waving emoji.
I'm probably gonna see this whole thread on Reddit later. I don't know if you'll like me.
Oh, what does that mean? Lol.
I don't think you'll like me.
Why not?
Definitely trying to see you bent over.
What? Yeah, you were right. Yeah. You know, it's crazy you say that, because you're actually right. I don't like you anymore.
I don't think you'll like me.
What? Don't say that. Why would I not like you?
Let me see that. Let me see that ass bent
with your
over.
ass out and your
angle
back
with
bent in
feet
with your
down,
pussy barely peeking through from a low.
That's fucking crazy, man. Has that ever worked? Has that pickup line ever worked? I don't mean to point out the elephant in the room here, but this guy was definitely beating his schmeat. Okay, that is what was happening. I mean, his next message was sent at 12:30 in the morning. It was well into the night, and he was just like, you know what? Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so I'm just going to shoot for the stars right here. And to that I say, let's just go back to what I was saying before, which is, if you have something risky to say, maybe just sleep on it. Wake up the next morning and be like, thank God I didn't send that, because otherwise you might end up on Reddit. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all.
Don't know why I bother.
The fact this person entertained them for so long is what's really shocking. And they just start the conversation out nice, light, jovial, quick little message. Good job? Question mark? Fuck no. Wasting my time. I like that. As if he's got like hundreds of DMs to go through where he's like, foot job? Ah, fuck it. Foot job? Foot job? And you just copy and paste that to everybody. He's like, come on, man. Lady, you're wasting my time. I'm after a foot job here, and you are getting in the way of me in progress. Put your request in your bio then next time, you idiot. Put your weight. Come on, bro. What does that have to do with anything? You just asked for a foot job. What does that even matter? Bro, you can see I'm fat from my pictures. Can't see that you're an idiot in yours. Evident immediately, however. I said I'm French. You must have guessed. I'll be more prejudiced next time. Great. No need to say thanks, no worries. For sure. Have a shit new year. TY very much. I can't believe the conversation went on for that long. I think as soon as I saw foot job, I would have just unmatched them, right? I'm glad they didn't, because we got that entire exchange, and that was horrific from start to finish. So, foot job? Question mark? Wait, feet can get jobs now? Have you thought about looking on Seek for a job? If you're looking for some sort of a job involving feet, a foot job, if you will, I think you should check out the Yellow Pages. Wow, that was the most unk shit I've ever said. Yellow Pages? What am I, fucking 130? What?
Wait a minute, feet can get jobs? What the hell?
Girl, think you forgot something. This is on Bumble. Or maybe their name is Bumble. No, I think their name is Bumble. Maybe, no, I'm confused. Here's a short and engaging Bumble about me bio option for you. Oh my God, okay. Let's read the definitely not ChatGPT'd my bio that was generated. I mean written by her. Nurse by day, spontaneous planner by night. Fluent in sarcasm, medical lingo, and dreaming big. Let's swap stories over a good coffee or a drink. Oh man, I mean, this top comment says it all. If it's intentional, it's hilarious, not gonna lie. But something tells me it's not intentional. I think it was a copy paste. You know how ChatGPT has like memories as well? What if it just brought some of her like old requests into that as well? So she's like, yeah, sure, here's a little short, engaging Bumble about me bio option for you. And it's like, yeah, I'm a nurse by day, spontaneous planner by night. I'm a hypochondriac. I have an ingrown toenail that I'm pretty sure is infected, but I'm not sure if I should go to the doctor or not. And you know, let's swap coffees or stories or doctor recommendations, because this toe is really, it's very painful. Well, at least she's honest about what she wants. I love guys who can provide anything for me and fuck me a lot. My dream job is a star. Okay, well, happy for her. I hope she finds what she's looking for. And I'll cheers to that. Oh, God. I'm genuinely curious if any women find this funny in any way. Oh my God. That's... This guy stinks! Why would you put that on your... First of all, let's rewind.
It's rewind time.
I was going to say, why would you put that on your dating profile? Let's rewind a step further. Why would you take that photo in the first place? Seems fucking crazy. Seems like the most insane thing. The most unhinged thing I've ever seen. Why would you take that photo? I mean, look, if you can take anything away from this photo, at least it's like a little bit of a self-report, so you know just not to match with this person if you don't find that funny, and you don't ever have to see them again. That is insane, though. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Ribena break. Oh, delicious. I might be a prude, but I don't think women appreciate being a number, even when only looking for hookups. It is a screenshot of a bio, and it says, looking to increase my body count. Okay. All right. Continue. Swipe right if you have OF. A goal of mine for 2026 is a perfect week. Barney Stinson. Barney Stinson quote. Let's go. All right. Renowned alcoholic in the Simpsons universe. Cute gamer girls in high vis. Okay emoji. Dom DS. Have a license but no car. So it's a plus if you... Oh my god, bro.
I want to have sex with as many people as possible this year. By the way, I don't drive. So if somebody could pick me up and then drop me off after, that'd be perfect, okay? I don't have a car. I can't pick you up. I don't have any money either. I also don't have enough. I don't have anything.
Had to look up the Barney reference. Okay, so we can get why he quoted Barney Stinson. Barney Stinson's perfect week is a season 5 How I Met Your Mother episode where he attempts to sleep with 7 different women in 7 days without a single rejection. Okay, well, and then it all kind of makes sense thematically with the bio. So at least he's put a little bit of thought into it, which I kind of appreciate. Is that the right word? I appreciate it. Did I think it was Barney from The Simpsons? Am I an idiot? It's Barney from How I Met Your Mother. My God, what is wrong with me? Now that I know the quote is from Barney Stinson, it makes me hate the guy even more because Barney Stinson is not supposed to be like somebody to look up to either. I mean, neither is Barney Gumble, but like even more so, like, yeah, bro, I want to be like the guy from How I Met Your Mother, Barney Stinson. His bio? 5 question marks? This is some serious, they really want answers. Moved from United States to the UK after my crazy ex charged me on sexual abuse and harassment. I think everyone deserves a second chance. What? I'm glad he put it in his bio so you didn't have to find out firsthand. What the hell?
Oh, my crazy ex. My crazy ex got me in trouble with the law, and now that she said something, oh, I abused her, like, whatever, like, oh, she's just so crazy. Just makes me want to... Anyway, so, like, are you more into flowers, or are you more into, like, words? Or do you think they're, like, kind of empty promises? Reads like a social experiment, checking how many likes his profile gets versus a normal one with a normal-looking dude. Doubt it's real. Guy made a Tinder profile, writing he had a criminal record for beating women. Got 800 matches in 48 hours. Please tell me more. That's it. All right, so all we have to go off of this is this one photo. It's all the evidence we need. One single photo. In 2026, my New Year's resolution is to spread misinformation. So I'm going to take that at face value and say, yeah, I believe that's 100% true. Moving on. I've never been so turned off. Oh, God, okay. What does it say? You like? Yes, I do. What you like most? What is this guy? What is this, a caveman? You talking to Tarzan right now? You teaching this guy English? Me, Tarzan, you, Jane. You like?
Yes, I do.
What do you like most?
What does that even mean?
Just asking, what is it about the picture that you like?
I found you attractive, hence me liking the picture. I don't know how to make that any clearer, lol.
Wow. You said hence. Had to ask ChatGPT about that one.
So this guy thinks because somebody said the word hence, that they used ChatGPT for a response to, what is it about the picture that you like? What? Got accused of using AI because I said therefore. That's fucking insane. You know what's crazy? Anti-intellectualization of just society in general. The fact that it's uncool to read books these days, it's dumb to try hard, it's stupid to like want to do anything academic. What does the world come to? Why is this a thing? Is this what the internet has done to us? Is this what having a giant global pandemic for like 2 years that completely rocked society and the education system as a whole and just completely changed the entire world as we know it? Is this what happens when that happens? Now people can't even say hence? The fuck? I hate the world sometimes. I hate it. I hate it. The caveman was rocked by the word hence. Hence why he thought it was ChatGPT. I'm an intellectual. Drink break. After I took this screenshot, she said, go and die, and blocked me. In brackets, I'm a girl, by the way. You got snow? Snap. You got snow? Fuck! I'm in snap! Shit! I'd instantly unmatch. I'd never speak to them again. Fuck! Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. Why'd I say that? It's the CCP's version of Snapchat. Snow? You don't have snow? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not interested anymore, if that's okay. You've made a foolish mistake rejecting this person.
You're ugly. See ya, ugly bitch.
All right, then. Well, clearly not ugly enough to not ask them for their Snapchat, so...
I didn't even want your snout, so that's fine.
No, that's fine. I don't even care. I'm going to unmatch you. I'm also going to say, go and die before I block you. Honestly, I think this is a perfectly reasonable response. If someone didn't give me their snow, I would also tell them to go and die. This is a bio of a guy, and it's titled 4 sex auditions needed to date this guy. Hand stuff doesn't count, FYI. Well, I'm glad they at least specified that. Let's take a look at their request and see if it's reasonable.
What I'm looking for...
Excuse me.
What I'm looking for is a unicorn lady that is 21 and up, that is beautiful in body and mind. Someone who understands the work hard, play hard mindset.
Okay.
I'd like someone I can wake up with and say to myself, damn, how did I get so lucky to have you in my life? Who is honest and trustworthy.
Okay, it all seems like relatively reasonable so far. I mean, okay, let's continue.
That likes to travel, camping, fishing, car shares, swap meets, craft shares.
Swap meats? Like you swap meats? Swap meat? People do that? Pretty sure that's a title of a swap meats. If it's not, it should be.
Who is open-minded, who enjoys cuddling and being intimate often, that can be dominated or submissive.
Okay, and now it's getting weird. And now it's getting really, really weird. You could probably just leave out this whole second half, to be completely honest, but anyway, continuing.
That can be dominated or submissive, has some fun kinks, and open to exploring new kinks. I'm going to be upfront about this. I am not a fan of one-night stands.
Also spelt it like nightstands.
I'm not a fan of one-night stands. You need to have one each side of the bed. You need 2 nightstands. Having one nightstand is all good if you're single, but what if I want to put my stuff in the nightstand? One nightstand is no good. I want to make sure we're compatible in the bedroom as well as out. So I would like to have 4 encounters before I consider dating. 4? 4? You need 4 to realize that? You need 4.
It's fucking mental.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I need to have sex with you 4 times to figure out if I want to have sex with you or not. I'm not too sure. You know, first time, I'm like, okay, just testing the waters, dipping my toes in. Second time, I literally dip my toes in. I see what that's like. I'm like, okay, not too bad. Time to go to the ankle. So I literally dip my ankle in. I go, all right, this is encounter number 3. Okay, this is pretty good. And then encounter number 4, after all is said and done, I cry and I let you hold me the whole time. And if you don't make fun of me to your girlfriends afterwards, then I know you're the one. Okay.
Anyway.
And our first encounter is by your lead. Kissing and hand stuff doesn't count.
All right. Well, again, I hope this guy finds what he's looking for. He also has a selfie of him on a plane. So you know this guy travels. And he did specify he loves traveling. So, you know, the profile's checking out so far. I'd hate to see what his next photo is. It's probably him tied up with a ball gag. Like full latex or something like that. I don't know.
Sir, I've known you for 30 seconds.
Hi, Happy New Year. How'd you celebrate last night?
Hey, you're a hottie.
And not much at all, haha. Stayed in.
Haboo.
Oh, haha, thanks. And yeah, I stayed in as well. I think I went to bed maybe 10 minutes after midnight, lol.
Oh, nice, nice.
Smiley face, what you up to? First of all, wrong too, but hey, it's whatever. You know what? He also spelt you as just like the letter U, so it's whatever. Hey, it's fine. It's whatever. No one cares about the English language anymore. It's kind of a sad thing, but it's whatever. We won't harp on it for too long. Just relaxing before sleep. You?
Yes.
Lonely in bed, lol. Huh. Wish I was cuddling. Huh. Damn. That's crazy. I guess I'll just be alone though. Just in bed, cuddling myself. Alone in bed. You kind of just said you were just relaxing, so it's not like you're doing much, so you could come over or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Please. Please. It's safe to say I think he probably spent the whole rest of the night alone. That poor guy.
Damn, I'm so lonely right now. You know what'd be great? The sweet, warm embrace of cuddling somebody I've never met before. Nothing makes me feel more wanted than cuddling somebody I've never met. That's how I imagine what it's like to finally meet our great creator, God. A guy I've never met, but cuddling him, I'm sure he'd be a great cuddler.
Automatic disqualification. A life goal of mine is to visit the 16th chapel. My God, what is wrong with people these days? The 16th chapel? For those that aren't aware, I believe he meant the Sistine Chapel. Sistine.
Sistine Chapel.
Sistine Chapel.
Sistine Chapel.
Not the 16th chapel. Unless he's referring to an actual chapel named the 16th chapel. Yeah, you know, all the other 15 were pretty average. They're pretty mid. But the 16th chapel, now that one, that's something to write home about. First 7 chapels, actually dug it. Not even worth it. 8th chapel is only okay compared to the first 7, but it's still not great. The 9th is a horror show. The 10th is too far away to make the trip convenient in one day. The 11th has been closed for renovations for so long, most people don't even remember when it was open. 12th to the 14th, mudslide scandal, and now a B&B respectively. 15th chapel used to be good, but it's now too touristy. The 16th chapel is the one that Chapel Roan is named after. It also moonlights as a disco. It was also the first chapel in space. It also invented the club sandwich. The 16th chapel is where it's at. I couldn't agree more. That was a really long comment. Personally, I just said the first 15, but that guy really went all out. Yeah, look, I wouldn't match with someone either that couldn't be bothered to Google, you know, what their life's goal is even actually called. Are DMs like this normal? I keep getting shit like this. Keyboard warrior. Excuse me? Bounce on it. Oh my God. What is this guy? Nosferatu?
You must bounce on it.
I'd be watching your dreams because I wouldn't be surprised if you got a visit from this Tinder match later on. Asking you the same question. The fact that this whole conversation took place at 1 a.m. should have been the biggest red flag. Do not respond to that. It's 1 in the morning. He's only going to be doing one thing. A swing and a miss. Hey, smiley face. What's a girl like you doing matching with me? Oh, fuck. Here we go. This is always...
I just can't believe somebody like you would match with me. Such an ugly, disgusting freak. Oh, I'm such a fucking freak. I can't believe you're matching with me. What are you doing?
Not to be dramatic or anything, but I would absolutely rail you. I mean, you. God. Why? That is just, you know, it already wasn't going well, but it only been an hour between your last message and this message, and you just instantly hit the nuclear option. It didn't have to be this way. And you know what? I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. Maybe you learned what not to send. Maybe you learned what to send. I don't think so, because pretty much all of these were they were not the right thing to send. Anyway, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Leave a little comment of a fire emoji because Tinder, obviously. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Stretch my hand out and cover the mic, cover the camera.